Hey folks, it's Frithgar here, how you doing? Welcome back to Transport Fever 2. The only other thing I've got is this, and I'm actually losing cargo in here because the station is overloaded. So what we're going to say is we're going to go now, we're going to go and manage the line, and I want to manage this line. I don't want too much of this fuel being brought up this way. I want it to go down here onto the port is what I think we want to do. So I go to you right there. There's 70 on there at the moment. I think I may need to make that one a bit bigger. But for a minute, we want to go to line 1 in here. And the Galaxy Station, set a filter. I'll drop that down to 50%. So there's no more than half... No, actually, there's going to be no more than 25% of a train load. No more than 25% of train load on there. That's what we're going to set that one to. So there's a filter set on that one. And that means that we get more of it coming over here. At least this is the theory. Now, you, this side, how much space have I got for storing this stuff? I got 106 on here. I don't think I've got enough space on here for the two boats. And I think this is part of the problem that we've also been facing down here. Like up there, we've got all the space that we could ever possibly want. Along here, not so much. Like, we struggled with that a little bit, so I think we may have to do something there. But the other thing that I want to do is I want to configure this. I got 109 on there. I need to change this over a little bit. We need to add in a couple of extra pads in here. Like this. Say a couple, I mean an absolute boatload of them. Okay, these cost $24,000 a piece. The train just gone whooshing past. Right, there is a really, really big area in there now. I'm really pleased with that. And we're not going to have any more than a quarter of a train full each time. So we shouldn't be wasting any oil going in there. That's what I'd like. I don't want to be wasting oil that is going in there. This down here, that should mean also that we get more of the oil brought over to this side, because over there, like, Petro Gracemark is now taking 54 barrels of oil with him, and there is oil left over on the station right there. The Good Gamer is taking 1 piece of iron ore with him. That's how far he has traveled so far. Right there, we've got Black Wolf 36 is pulling into the port right here in order to load up with oil. In comes Devansh Mahajan right there, and he has got a boatload of oil on him. And he's taking 48, 49, 50, 51. Should be about 50. I think 54 is the maximum that he can take. Excuse you. Right. And he's got 73. And Good Gamer over... Connor, sorry, has got 44 iron ore over here. So we've now got a busy port. Like, they are actually doing stuff. Alex has got 28 ore. Talleyrand has got 29 ore. Connor is the one that's got the most ore. We'll have a look at Connor going up along the coast over here. It's looking pretty good, I'd say. I'm liking the traffic that we've got around the port over here. I think that does look quite cool. And in comes Gooseman X. So he's got most of a full load in there. We've got a lot of oil on here. And he's taken 52. Yeah, 54 is the maximum that they can take, I think. Well, as long as we don't have too much. And that is now not overloading either, which is... That is a really, really important part of this. So Good Gamer is coming up with the very first piece of ore right there. He's going to come into the Bucharest East District Annex and unload his 1 piece of iron ore. That is over there so that the Road Vehicle 3 can take that 1 piece of iron ore and he will take it over to the Bucharest Steel Mill and he is away. Connor over here, he's got 44 of these ore. Right, he's really kitted out. He's got a whole load of it to bring up. So I've got these 2 oil wells here. Have I got any more oil wells? I don't. So my 3 trains are taking all of the oil that I can produce over there. So long as that keeps flowing nicely, and then the other is flowing well, that's going to be converting into plastics, which is going to be exported, and then we'll be using that for other things. And there, now, suddenly, I've got a whole load of copper going in here. Now, the problem I'm going to have with this is that we will eventually overload this with the copper. So I need to configure this one now. You do have to be careful with the whole overloading malarkey. Bring you up there. That's going to cause me a collision on there. So we will extend this one down like this. We can't go any further than that. So we've extended this road out. I don't know. It doesn't tell you the capacity. Like, I'd like to know what the actual full capacity is of one of these before we start losing any goods, and because losing the goods is a particular concern. Like, we really don't want to be doing that. I mean, what I can do is I can go over here. If I go back to configuration, cargo.
The construction of an artificial waterway from the Danube to the Black Sea was already started under the rule of the Conducators' predecessor. Unfavorable circumstances disrupted the work sporadically, but now the strategist of good fortune is going to bring the canal's construction to completion, so that it will be of great benefit for the further economic development of the country. Tens of thousands of valiant comrades, both men and women, are overjoyed that they are being allowed to take part in this Millennium Project and make the great commander proud.
Transport 100 steel and 70 workers to the construction site to bring 100 excavated stone to the outskirts of Bucharest. That's the marble quarry. So the excavated stone. So I've got to bring...
Our country's great captain and beloved visionary would be more than delighted if the waterways he designed were used fittingly. And Danube skipper Nadia is glad to get every contract she can.
Okay.
Utilization of the country's railroad capacities is quite high. That makes the canal indispensable for cargo transport. Luckily, the Conducator was kind enough to build this ingenious structure.
Transport 200 goods by ship. Well, I think that's already... See, I was right to go with the ship transport method rather than any other method. This is definitely a good step forward. So what we're going to need to do is get 100 steel from here back up to here. I think what we're going to do... So I need to look in here. We're going to be wanting to pile stuff up on the... port over this side, aren't we? That's going to be the first thing that we're going to want to do. So the steel is going to go from there. It's going to go back over here to the Bucharest East District Annex. I would say that the 5 trucks that I've got running this route are not going to be enough. I want to double that up to 10 trucks so that I've got a really good amount of vehicles running between the two. I mean, it's not like an essential thing. I just think it's going to be beneficial. So I will go to line manager. No, I won't. Go there. Let's pause this a second before we do anything else. Wait, I thought it was line manager. I want the blue line right there. No. Vehicles. Blue line. I was thinking I want to go to buy vehicles, but no, you need to click on one of these to buy vehicles. But I don't want to do that at all. I just want to double up the number of vehicles that I got on here to 10 vehicles. So we got 5 on here. I just go like that, and I simply go clone selected vehicles. There. I don't need to do anything else. They're just cloned on to the same route that we've already got existing. And I think they do... Yeah, they do spawn over there, so they do have to drive in. That's fine. I'm quite happy for them to go and do that. And then the stone. So I need to bring stone from here to the next bit. Now, I think what we will do is we'll make use of this road that we've got going through here. That's going to be a road going over this way. I don't know where the road is going to go. I'm sort of thinking that the canal is going to be coming through a large chunk of this. So I don't know how I'm going to build the road over to this bit over here, the canal construction site. We will first up, let's go for a larger road, I think. We'll go to you, and we will go this way, and we'll go for a 4-lane road like that, and I will upgrade us. That's collisions. I've got a bit there. Right, we'll get rid of these roads. There, they're gone. Now we go back into here, and we will take this road like this. Put that. No, I don't want to do that. It's got to go out a bit further than that. There we go, like that. And you're gonna go here. I want to take you straight up through there like that. It's kind of where the last one was. And you're gonna go here like that. It's a straight line there. I've got. You're no good there, are you? So this one here needs to go like that. There's the collision on it. That one goes out like that. That's kind of the thing that I'm looking for. Then over here, we can upgrade that bit. Nope, we want to... That's street out there. That one's gone for street. So we need to upgrade that bit. And then I want to take this one. And I want to bring there and connect you in like that. I don't actually want to do that. I'll bring you over here, and I want that to be the country road. Take me home, country road. There, like that. So you can go in there. Then we'll go to buildings. Now, the other thing that I want with a building, I've got... There's a bit of a building over here. I'm not quite sure what we want to do about that one. So I'm not going to worry about it. I'm just going to pretend that that one doesn't currently exist. I will knock that down to 2 stations on each side. That was a mistake. Let's refund that one. I need to press shift. I was pressing click to be able to like put it in place. So I'll bring you over here like this. I'm going to put that one straight like that. Despite the road not being straight. And that's going to come there. I want to try and get that in line. There. Just because I can. Plonk that one down there. Okay, I'm quite happy with that. There's that bit. So then I'm going to want another such a port. That one's going to come over here so it's close. This is what I'm looking for. Look, I've got no room for anything out here. It says 225 on there. I haven't got room for any more ore out on this bit. The boats... Oh, I got one boat over there. You got 405 out on there, and you're saying that you've got no room left at your inn. I wonder if I can extend that one out a little bit. If we go in here, and I go to cargo, like that. Small dock. That just, I see, that adds in... Right, that adds in docks. If I put a dock there, it's essentially cutting off everything. I don't want to put it out there. Ah, right. There. You gotta click on the. You gotta go to the arrow, and that takes it to the end of it. Or you go like that to put it on the end of it, like that. So if I was to put that one there, that wouldn't do anything. That's in the wrong spot. Kind of want to put it there, but I was hoping that it would utilize that space there. It's not doing that. So I'm essentially wasting a whole load of zoning on this. That seems like a shame. Main building for cargo harbors. Landings. I've got landings. Right, well, what can I do? I've got terminals. I've got line 8 is on terminal 2. Terminal 3 over there for line 8. I can't assign. The only thing that I can do is have 2 separate lines running it. I'm losing goods. I'm losing product just to nothing at the moment, and that's what I don't like. I got product is just literally just vanishing into thin air. And this is something that is troublesome for me. Troublesome in the extreme. You're not losing anything at the moment, but this limit right here that we've got of 400 goods. Right, why are you... Why are you suddenly moving sideways? What's happened? Okay. I've never had it do that before. I think it got, like, stuck. It thought that the mouse was out over the edge of the screen or something. That was weird. Anyway, there doesn't seem to be any way that I can go and stop these. Some cargo items are lost because the station is overloaded. I don't want it to be overloaded. So how else can we do this? Apart from duplicate the... This I think might be the way to do this. I don't know. If I can go here, rename, delete line, new line, add station, remove all. There's got to be a way to duplicate the line so that I can make use of like an extra port on here and I can put it onto different terminals. That's what I'd like to do. Expand. I don't want to expand. I think there isn't. I don't think you can do that. I think you just do it like this. So if I go to line 8 in here, I can't right-click it. I was just thinking I could right-click it. I can rename or I can delete the line. So line 9, we will just have to do the same as what we've done with the previous one. So I want to add station. So I go here, Constanza. We go all the way up there to Bucharest East. And then we go to there, Galati East over there. And that one is running onto a different dock on here, which is good. That's what I want it to do. And then I'm going to put 2 boats on each. So we want to go back into... We want to go to this one. I'm not going to add any ships to this, but I am going to take 2 of these. Talleyrand and the Good Gamer. You are going to be coloured now dark blue, and you're going to switch over to line 9, like that. What's wrong with line 9? What reports? Oh, it... What? No path, big ship. Could not connect to all stations. Right, I'm just moving these things around a little bit, so I'm putting a slightly... I'm moving out the dock here for the small dock, and then I'm putting the big dock out there, which I'm hoping is a little bit further out to help out with this one right here. Although it shouldn't have been an issue anyway. It should have been just fine without any problem. So line 9 could not connect all stations. I don't think that is entirely accurate. So we will have to see line 9 Galati East over here is saying that one. Oh, wait. Oh, no, that's why. It's trying to go to platform 3. That's what it's trying to do. We'll go on to here. Line 9. No, go here. Galati East. Yeah, you've got number... right, I want you on Terminal 1. Line 9 on Terminal 1. Line 2 needs to go to Terminal... Line 2 needs to go to Terminal 1, 2, 3. That needs to go to Terminal 3, and then that line will go into there. Right, so those are now working fine. That bit works. What did I do wrong over here? I've obviously done something wrong over this side as well. We'll go in here. Line 9 could not connect everything. So we go to you. I said Bucharest East District Annex. Right there. This is the one that is not able to connect up. Why can't you connect here? Remove station or waypoint. Constanza Port. And then I want to add station there. That's good. That's gone to the correct side now. And then Galati East. Okay, there are no warnings. We've gotten rid of... We've dealt with those warnings there. I think it was partly to do with this. Whether that was actually all right where it was... You know, I'm gonna change that around again. I'm just gonna go back into configure in here, and we delete that one there like that, and then we refund that one, 375,000, and I plonk you back on there like that, there, and it's still got the right configuration. I'm glad that I moved that one out though. There, that's looking a bit tidier on there now. And then we've got these. So that will spread between the two, which is going to make life a little bit easier for me. Then I want to go over here and I want to add in some extra bits on this one. So I want to configure you down here. We want to go there. I want to go to cargo. I want to go to the large dock there. I want to put one here. And I want to put one over that side as well. And then I want to go to landing here. And a large landing there and a large landing over there. And then we come out of this. And I got line 8 is going in here. So we go to terminals. I've got them both going to going to number 1 in here. I'm going to put number 2 over here. So line 9 is going to move to number 2 over there. So we've got them going between the two. That should help alleviate some of the pressure on the ports. So we're not losing goods. It's quite an important thing, I feel, is to not lose any goods. Now, what about you over this side? You're not losing any goods yet, are you? I don't think that one's losing anything yet, so we don't need to worry about that. Now I can go back into here and we can take our truck station. I've got a double module on that one. That's going to go in there like that. That reaches the port. That reaches that one over there as well. And that is all that needs to reach. We just need to go between these two. We get steel over to here, and that goes to there. The steel is going to run from the Bucharest steel mill via truck over to here to the harbour. And then it's going to come via ship all the way round here to that one. And then it will go up to there. And then the stone will run up to here. The stone should run back again. And I've got stone requirements out over here in the Bucharest West District. So we're going to want to transfer between here and here. Now, they've got road vehicles over here. I've got standard road vehicles, the TARP trucks. Because I'm using those, I can actually set up another route running between here and there. And then they are the delivery routes that go into the town. So I don't need to have another delivery route running into town. But what I will do is I will join a little bit of road across here. This is only going to be a small road, he says. Thinking about putting in a much bigger road. Literally as he says it. I'm wondering if I should just put that one in there. Bigger road. No. This time I won't. This time I will stick with a smaller road for this particular one. That's going to go right through there. I'm still going to remove the building in a way. That's going to go there. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a new route. Line manager. New line. I'm going to go from the upper Bucharest East District. And that's going to go over to the Bucharest East District sidings over there. Like that. And do that. And then I'm going to go into here. We're going to go to the Alexandria Road Depot. We're going to go to buy vehicles. TARP trucks right here. And I'm going to go with 8 TARP trucks that will be able to carry the stone along this particular route. So we will put those into there. We will do that. We will colour them the dark purple. That has gone for line 10. And we will put them onto line 10 over there. Is that everything? I got steel coming from here, heading down the other way. And I've got stone heading from here, heading back up that way. That's going to be done via the ship. The only other thing that we need to do is transport workers. So we've got to set up bus routes around Constanța. Which means that we want to go to here. We want to go to buildings. We want to go a bus tram station like this. We'll swivel that one around like that. I want a main bus tram station for the town, which is going to go... Where are we going to have our main bus tram station for this particular town? I'm going to put that one opposite there. It's going to be... No. We'll have our main travel hub in town. I think that's just going to be more convenient, isn't it? Let's do that. Just for once. Let's try and make this a little bit easier for them. So I will put a travel hub there. And then I'll come over here, and I will put another travel hub in the middle of this city. Definitely not like that. Refund that one. Let's try doing it like this, shall we? We'll drop that one in there. Except I don't want to do that. I want this one to have direct access onto the big road. To get direct access onto the big road, it's got to come out over there. So that one's going to go there like that. I've already got a big one over here, which is in there. And then I want one more over in Alexandria. And that one is going to go on that corner right there. Construction not possible. It will be. We will put that one in there like that. Right, so I've got those. Next, I want to start up some basic routes that run between cities for the buses. So we're going to take a bus route from Alexandria Exchange over to the bus route there. Lower Bucharest East District. Then I'm going to have another line. It's going to go from Bucharest over to Galati. And then another line that will go from Galati around to Constanța Central. So we've got all of them running between sort of the two locations, the 4 locations. We've got 3 routes running between the 4. And I think that we ought to be looking at 6 buses for each route. That's what I'm thinking. So I go into the vehicle manager over here, and I will go to the road depot, and I will buy these. The bendy bus there does 80k. That one does 80k, takes 16. That takes 21 people. So we want 18 of these. Like that. That is going to cost us $10 million, or $9 million actually. And we will take 6 on each route. So if I go here and I take the first 6, I can then color those in that green like that and assign you onto line 13. Then I can take another 6 like this. 5, 6 like that, and you will be that kind of putrid yellow color. And you will go on to line 12, and then that lot right there, you will go on to the pink line over here. It's line 11, Alexandria to Bucharest. There, right. Is that bit done? So now I've got those coming through. I haven't set bus stops around Galati yet. Galati. I really don't know. And I haven't set any bus stops around Alexandria. We are going to do a couple of bus stops now around Constanța so that we can get people going to and from work. And these are going to be very basic bus routes. I'm going to put one there. I'd like to take that on a bit further. No, that one can go there. And then I suppose I could put another one there. No. We'll put one over there. We will put one on that bit. And we will put... If I put one there, it's not going to be able to change lanes and get over to this side before it has to go over to there, is it? It's just not going to be able to cope with the complexities of changing lanes. So what I'm going to do instead is I'm going to drop one down over here. I'm going to put one all the way down in that corner. That should cover everything. And then I'm going to go back on the streets on here. And that street is going to extend over to there. And it's going to form a loop right there, going around that bit. And this one here is going to form another little bit of a loop going across there, which I think is going to work better. Right. I think I've got everything covered in Constanța. So we can go back into here. And, oh, wait, no. There is one more that I need to do. Well, unfortunately, folks, that is all we've got time for today. Sometimes even our fantastic pilots, train drivers, and lorry drivers, and bus drivers, and boat drivers, and all the other drivers need a little bit of rest. So while they rest up and have a cup of tea, if you've enjoyed the episode, could you please head down below and give us a like? And if you really enjoyed it, then please tell your friends all about me. Get them to come and watch as well. That would be awesome. And until next time, thank you very much for watching. This is Frithgar. Goodbye, and see you later.